The cost C of a house in Des Moines, Illinois, is a function of the number of square feet S of the house. The cost of the house can be approximated by C of S equal to negative 0.01S squared plus 78S plus 22,000, where S is between 1,300 and 3,900. We want to estimate the cost of a 1,600 square foot house, and we want to figure out how large a house can Clarissa Skokie purchase if she wishes to spend $160,000 on a house. For part A, we will evaluate the cost for a 1,600 square foot house. So we'll find C of 1,600. We will substitute 1,600 wherever we see an S. So we'll have negative 0.01 times 1,600 squared plus 78 times 1,600 plus 22,000. When we put this into a calculator and evaluate correctly, we should get $121,200. So the cost of a 1,600 square foot home is $121,200. For part B, to find the size of a house that costs $160,000, we will use this equation. $160,000 equals the following. Now, we notice that we have a squared term, so we will set the equation equal to 0 by subtracting $160,000 from both sides of the equation to produce this. I will now solve this using the quadratic formula, so I've identified A, B, and C. So solving for S will give us S equal to minus B, which is negative 78, plus or minus the square root of 78 squared minus 4 times A times C. We'll divide all of that by 2 times A. Now, simplifying this a bit using our calculator, we'll have negative 78 plus or minus the square root of 6,084, which is 78 squared, and then 4 times negative 0.01 times negative 138,000 ends up being 5,520. This will all be divided by negative 0.02. Simplifying this a step further will give us negative 78 plus or minus the square root of 564 divided by negative 0.02. So we can now find the two solutions by saying that S is equal to negative 78 plus the square root of 564 divided by negative 0.02, or S is equal to negative 78 minus the square root of 564 divided by negative 0.02. We can use a calculator to evaluate each of those, so we'll have S is equal to, for the first evaluation would be S equal to 2,712 and 57 hundredths. So 2,712.57 square feet, or the other answer would be 5,087.43 square feet. Now, if you remember at the beginning of the problem, we said that S has to be between 1,300 and 3,900. So this answer does not fit within the interval in which we're given. So the answer that we will use is the first one that we solved for.